Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started. Stop studying. Start talking. Do you want to speak English? Do you feel stuck? Lots of people study English for a long time, but they can't speak it. They read books, watch lessons, and take notes, but when it's time to talk, they are silent. Why? Because studying is not enough. Speaking is the key. In this video, we will show you how to stop studying and start talking. But first, subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and like this video. This way, you will never miss our English lessons. Now, let's begin. 1. Change your mindset. Many people think they must study English perfectly before they can speak. They believe they need to know all the grammar rules and have a huge vocabulary. But this is not true. Think about how children learn to speak. They don't study grammar books or worry about making mistakes. They just listen and try to talk. You should do the same. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. When you were a child, you made many mistakes before you could walk or talk properly. It's the same with learning English. The more you try to speak, even if it's not perfect, the better you will get. Confidence is key. Focus on communicating your ideas, not on being perfect. This will help you become a better speaker. 2. Speak from day one. A lot of people wait to speak English until they feel ready. But the truth is, if you wait, you might never start. Speaking is not something you achieve after years of study. It's actually a way to learn. Even if you only know a few words, start using them right away. Talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing. For example, say, I am drinking water, or I am going to work. This might feel silly at first, but it helps build your confidence. Make it a habit to speak a little bit every day. In just 1 month, you'll feel more comfortable. After 3 months, you'll be speaking faster. And in 6 months, you'll see a big improvement. The important thing is to start now and keep practicing. 3. Listen more, speak more. Listening is a secret tool for becoming a good speaker. Try to listen to natural English every day. It could be English songs, movies, or podcasts. But don't just listen passively. Try to copy what you hear, pause the audio, and repeat the sentences. Pay attention to how the speaker pronounces words, their speed, and their tone. This technique is called shadowing, and it helps you sound more natural. Find English content that you enjoy. If you like stories, listen to English stories. If you're into sports, listen to English sports news. The more you listen, the more words and phrases you'll learn. And the more you learn, the more you can use in your speaking. 4. Think in English. If you keep translating everything in your head from your native language to English, speaking will be very slow and difficult. Instead, try to think directly in English. Start with simple things. For example, instead of thinking, I need to go shopping in your native language, think, I need to go to the store in English. This trains your brain to process English faster. A fun exercise is to name objects around you in English. When you see a tree, say tree in your mind. When you see a car, say car. You can also describe your daily activities in English in your mind. For example, I am putting on my shoes, or I am making breakfast. This small habit will help you think in English more naturally over time. 5. Ask and answer questions. A good conversation is like a game of tennis. You say something and the other person responds. If you only give short answers, the conversation will stop quickly. To keep it going, practice asking questions. For example, you can ask, "What do you think about this?" "Why do you like that?" Or, "Can you tell me more?" These questions encourage the other person to share more, and they give you a chance to speak more too. If you're not sure how to continue a conversation, use follow-up questions. For example, if someone says, "I like pizza," you can ask, "What is your favourite topping?" Or, "Where do you usually eat pizza?" This way, you can keep the conversation interesting and lively. 6. Use what you know. Sometimes learners stop speaking because they don't know a specific word. But you don't need to know every word to communicate. If you don't know the word refrigerator, you can say big cold box. If you don't know restaurant, you can say place where we eat food. The important thing is to get your message across. Be creative with the words you know. The goal is not to use fancy words, but to make yourself understood. Even if you use simple words, people will still understand you. And the more you practice speaking, the more words you'll learn naturally. 7. Join conversations. You can't learn to swim without getting into the water, and you can't learn to speak English without talking to people. Look for chances to have conversations. You can join our Telegram group to meet other English learners and chat with them. The link is in the description below. Talking to real people will help you gain confidence. If you feel shy, start with small steps. You can send voice messages in English or join online discussions. Even writing comments in English can be a good start. The more you practice interacting with others, the easier it will become to speak fluently. 8. Tell stories. Telling stories is a fantastic way to practice speaking. You can talk about your day, something from your past, or a funny experience you had. If you're not sure what to say, listen to stories from others and try to retell them in your own words. This helps you think and speak more naturally. When you tell a story, don't worry too much about making mistakes. Focus on sharing your ideas. If you forget a word, just use another word to explain. The goal is to keep speaking without stopping. This will help you become more comfortable and confident in your speaking skills. 9. Speak even when alone. You don't always need someone else to practice speaking. You can talk to yourself. Describe what you see around you. Practice different situations, like ordering food, introducing yourself, or asking for directions. For example, you can pretend you're at a restaurant and say, "Excuse me, I would like a hamburger, please." This might sound strange, but it really helps. Many successful English learners practice speaking alone. They imagine conversations and speak out loud. This builds your confidence and makes speaking feel more natural. So don't be afraid to talk to yourself in English. 10. Record yourself. Most people don't like the sound of their own voice, but recording yourself speaking English is a very useful tool. You can listen to your pronunciation and compare it with native speakers. This helps you identify your mistakes and work on improving them. You don't need any special equipment, just use your phone. Speak for a minute every day. After a month, listen to your first recording and compare it with your latest one. You'll be amazed at how much better you sound. This will also give you a confidence boost and help you see your progress clearly. 11. Use simple English. Many learners try to use complicated words and grammar when they speak, but this often makes speaking more difficult and less natural. It's better to use simple English. For example, instead of saying, "I am enthusiastic about learning English," you can say, "I love learning English." Simple sentences are easier to understand and will help you communicate more effectively. The goal is to be clear and make yourself understood. As you get more comfortable, you can gradually learn and use more advanced words and grammar, but for now, keep it simple and focus on getting your message across. 12. Stay consistent. Speaking English is like exercising. If you stop doing it, you'll lose the progress you've made. It's important to practice a little bit every day. Even just 10 minutes a day is better than studying for hours once a week. Make speaking a daily habit, like brushing your teeth. Consistency is the key to improving quickly. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. And the more natural it feels, the more confident you'll become. So, don't give up. Keep speaking every day, and you'll see great results over time. Final words. Now you know what to do. Stop studying and start talking. Use these tips and practice every day. Remember, speaking is the best way to learn. If you found this lesson helpful, share it with your friends. And don't forget to leave a comment. What is your biggest challenge in speaking English? Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.